Hello everyone, it's Lynette with Charm Grammy Crochet. Today is, I'm looking, October 26th. This will be Charmed Chatter number 99. Can you believe that? Oh my goodness. So I want to welcome you into the yarn room today. I'm going to just do a quick what did I do over the weekend video because I have a few things and I was real excited about the fact that I have some things to show you. So I did, let's start with this because, oh my goodness, don't you love it? Look at this. This is I'm going to stand back here, the rivulet shawl. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't get stuck on things because it'll rip. Okay, so I will turn around and hopefully you can see it all in the mirror, in the camera. I can't see the camera, so I hope we're pretty well focused. It does hang down below, just the back point hangs just below my rear end, which is what I wanted. It will stay on. This is a little bit of a slicker shirt than what I would normally wear, but it folds nicely over the shoulders with one of the rivulets going right down my arm. Just, let me see if I can back up more. Just see that one right down the arm like it's supposed to. I can wear it free, and it, I think, will stay on pretty well. Just fold around my arms. I can, put a pin if I so desired. Or it's because the yarn is so nice, it will tie and stay if I needed to hold it in place while I was doing something else. Isn't it gorgeous? And I don't know, can you see the sparkle? This is that purple, there you got it. Isn't it beautiful? Wish it was it's a gloomy day out, so we're not getting any sunshine in my window, which means you're not seeing the sparkle like you would, I think. Anyway, it is a bit warm and my furnace just kicked on, so I'm going to take it off and talk to you about it. So let's see if I hold it up this way so you can see it all the way. I totally love it. So this is 4 skeins, hanks. No, these were hanks of yarn from Knit Crate. We got 2, and I don't remember what month, but we got 2, and then I ordered more because I wanted this to be big enough to hang the way that it hangs. The problem is I don't really have any purple clothing to wear with it. I do have some white, but I just totally love purple. That's my favorite color. So let me get situated here to sit back down, and I will tell you. Let's see. So that is the URU yarn from Knit Crate. The colorway is Lapis. It's 70% superwash merino, 20% nylon, 10% stellina. Sport weight 300 yards, 274 meters, machine wash, gentle, lay flat to dry. So that's the story with this yarn, and I used 4 skeins, so that's 1,200 meters of the 3 sport weight. And this is what is left. That's all. So I did pretty good. There was no way that was going to make another trip around. That is the Spider Fibers Rivulet Shawl. I didn't want to do a real fancy stitch because I wanted it to be more the yarn. It's just double crochets and an occasional chain. I didn't want it to be like, I generally love a lot of texture to my crochet projects because I find it interesting to create them. Changes in stitches and stuff like that make it more interesting for crocheting, in my opinion. This was a pretty much mindless crochet. Just do what you did on the previous row. If you do make this shawl, as I said before, you have main rivulets that come down. You start with 3 because you get 4 like quadrants. Can you see that? There's one here, and one here. So like one goes over my shoulders, one goes down the middle of my back, and then you get these additional ones in between as you crochet. That's, as you're widening and increasing, then you have to make more rivulets. But you only increase on the original 3. So when I was making it, as I started to get more rivulets, I'm like, oh gosh, which ones are my increase ones? And I found that I was making mistakes. Easy for me to do. So to help me, I put a stitch marker on the increase ones, and only the increase ones. So then every time I came to an increase one, which of course I've taken the stitch markers out now, I had a stitch marker in the stitch, or within a couple. I didn't even move it every row. You just, when you get to it, you know it's time to do your increases. That made it a pretty brainless crochet. Then you didn't have to worry about where your increase rows were. And the only other thing that you needed to worry about was how many rows before you needed to start another section of rivulets. But all in all, very, very simple. If you did this in a thicker yarn, you could make this shawl in like no time. It's really an easy, quick make. 3-weight, you know, tends to be a little bit slower crochet, at least for me. And I used a 5mm hook, and I totally love it. I would, you know, I find I really love working with the thicker yarns as far as the speed and for blankets, but for garments, I'm finding I really like the smaller weight, the way it drapes on you. But it's so much slower. Like, I can't believe the difference in how quickly I can crochet something that's a 4-weight versus the same thing in the 3-weight. It's a lot slower. You just don't get the progress. I mean, I understand why. Smaller hook, smaller yarn, smaller progress. I mean, I get all of that. It's just, I like to get it done. So anyway, I did that and I love it. And I would recommend it to anyone. And I will, it's a 2-part video, I think. So no, maybe not. Yeah, I think it is. And I will put at least part 1 in the description box below. So then, you know, I'm making the Willow Squares. This is one of the squares. And so I wanted to try using the bonbons from Vanna's Choice, little bonbon guys. So this is not a bonbon one. This is a regular one. And this is a bonbon one. And I really hate it. I have to say, I probably will not use this even in my blanket. I don't know. I picked the colors. This is out of the Essentials pack. And these are the colors that are in it, if you can see her little thing. And they kind of go well together. Maybe I should have just chosen in the order, but I wanted there to be like a contrast when I was first picking them out. So maybe if I did it like in the order that she's got it in her, you know, lighter brown to darker brown to, maybe I'll pull it out and start over. I don't know. Maybe I would like it better then, but I totally hate the way this looks. And it used 2.5 bonbons to make this. I just crocheted over the ends, so that part wasn't bad, but I don't like how, like, the breaks are so big. Maybe I should. It doesn't take long to make one square, and if it's made in the order of that rainbow on the thing there, I think maybe I would like it, and the break wouldn't be so drastic. I was trying to go light to dark, and it didn't work out so well. Excuse me, my throat is getting all scratchy. So I put all of the bonbons back away where they belonged because I was not happy with my square. But maybe I should retry it. I don't know. I'm not happy with it. I'm not encouraged. Let's go with that. I have a lot of other yarn that I know I would like, and I wouldn't have to worry about color controlling or anything like that. So I think I'm done with the bonbons for that. Have to find another project for them. Then I showed you guys these in the last couple of videos, my spa package, my Christmas gift wash rags and trivets, and I did over the weekend make, well, that was not the best one, it's kind of tight. Let's see, I did make 6 roses to go with my 6 and I just need to find the tea towels. I did do a little bit of shopping, but I could not find any like kitchen towels that were Christmassy. And I'm going to tell you guys, I went into Michael's. Oh my goodness. My Michael's was literally, I'm not even exaggerating, half the shelves were empty. There was no yarn on sale. There was no good coupon. 20% off regular purchase only. The prices seem to be going up, if you ask me. I don't know. But I went looking. I wanted to find some Christmas towels. I wanted to find a set of lights. And, you know, if there was any good yarn on sale, maybe I would check it out. Really, though, I don't have room. And that's deterring me from ordering any because I really don't want yarn barf again. I think I've maxed out the room and I just have to crochet faster and stop buying until I have more space. And I just have to keep that in my mindset every time I see, you know, I get emails from all the yarn companies and I'm like, oh, what are they going to sale? Oh, what are they going to sale? No, can't buy it, can't buy it. So I really want to like unsubscribe, but then I'm like, you're going to miss a really good sale, so you can't do that. But I really don't have room to store it, and I'm not going to put it in bins and stick it in my attic or basement or anything like that because I will forget what's there for sure. I have, you know, and these yarns are like, there's yarn behind this yarn. Like if I have multiples of that color, then the extras are behind. So I don't know what's extras behind. I just know that that's how I put it in there. If there's more than, you know, if I have an extra one of this, I'll put one up front and then 2 or 3 in the back if that's what I have, you know, depending on how the space works out. So some of the yarns are long and you can't do that with, but some of them are shorter and you can. And then I do, you know, packages behind. And like, so if I want to, excuse me, if I didn't bring a drink with me, pardon me. So anyway, if I want to make something out of that bright pink, I have to pull it out to see if I have more, and then stuff falls and it, but anyway, that's why I can't buy more yarn. I already don't know everything that I have, and I don't have space where I can see it, and then out of sight, out of mind, I forget that's there. So anyway, I don't know how I got off on that tangent. But I did make 6 of these little guys, and they are really quick and easy. This is a pattern from Hobby Lobby, a free pattern from Hobby Lobby. Even if you don't have a Hobby Lobby store, I do believe that you can go to their website and still get the free pattern. I just have the pull tags. Oh yeah, so I went to Michael's, that's what it was. And they literally, there was no yarn on sale. There was no yarn on clearance. There was no good coupon. There was really and truly, there was, I wanted to buy more red and green, but I got spoiled with AC Moore and I never paid more than $1 for one of those little, you know, the little size cottons. I never paid more than $1 because they always had them on sale, 10 for 10. And I would stock up, which is why I have what I have of those. And now they're like $2 and they don't even give you a 50% off coupon at Michael's. I was so disappointed. The craft sections were empty. I couldn't find anything I was looking for. I walked out of there and spent $7. And that was just little wooden things for my grandkids to paint. Just because they were on sale. So I was really disappointed with Michael's. I did not buy any yarn. Can you believe that? But I did finish these, and you can go to Hobby Lobby and get that. I do believe that's on there. It's called Coming Up Roses is the pattern. I didn't bring the pattern up here to show it to you. So that's going to be done except for the kitchen towels, which I talked about before with putting the pot holder and sewing it on. So I'm going to do that, and then that's a whole set of Christmas gifts done. I'm very excited about that. And then I'm going to work on the spa stuff. I'm going to do the spa stuff. And I'm going to tell you, this scrubby yarn is not the most fun to work with. It actually, I crocheted very slowly with it so that it wouldn't tangle so much. And it kind of like wears on your fingers. And I know that if you use the scrubby and you mix it with another yarn, that it's not as rough on your hands, you know, if you hold two together. So if I do find more red and green solids, I have these, and I thought I would make flat scrubbies with this as well and throw it in there, you know, just a circle or a square or whatever. Probably a circle because I have squares on the other stuff, but just a little circle scrubby mixed with the cotton. But I don't think I have enough cotton to make 6 of the red and green that I have left. So anyway, these are done and going to be put away for the tea towels. And this is the Dreamweaver from my Mark's store that they don't have any more yarn. So we can't get that really cheap yarn anymore. But I stocked up every time I saw it. So I'm trying to get to what it's going to be next. So then I have these. Oops. And a charger. I don't know why. Oh, falling. Okay. So I have these that I got. You're not going to believe this, but I paid $3 for these on clearance at Walmart. Maybe a year and a half ago. Really didn't know what to do with them. But these are going to be part of my spa packages. I made dishcloths in blue and white and greens. So they're going to get a dishcloth, well, face cloth. I'm going to call it a face cloth. It's not going to be a dishcloth. And they're going to get the back scrubbies that Laura made. Laura from Mimi's, Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming. She sent out a pattern. It's her pattern. If you want it, you have to go to her to get it. She did do it free, so I would imagine she'd still do it. But it's a back scrubby, and you use cotton yarn, and then in the middle, you add the scrubby yarn. So I have blue scrubby yarn. Again, my Dreamweaver from Mark's. And then I have more of the blue. And then I got these from Hobby Lobby when they were on clearance. So I'm going to mix those together. And I do have white if I need extra. And then I got from Premier on sale. But I got these for $3. I couldn't believe it when they were on clearance. I'm like, oh man. Never, a word to the wise, never go into any place that sells yarn and pass up the clearance section. Because you never know what might be there. It might be the thing that you really don't, that you never, like these are like $14 or $15 on Premier's website. These are peaches and cream, so it's not, is it Premier? I don't know. But anyway, they're like $15 for this size cone. You know, it's the cone thing. And I got them for $3. I wish I'd have bought more. I think that's all they had. I wasn't really sure at the time that I was buying them what you do with that. I just knew that that was a lot of yarn for $3. So I bought it. And that's what the scrubbies are going to go for the spa gifts. They're going to be made out. The back scratchers and the face cloths are already done. So that'll just be back scratchers. And I don't know, maybe I'll do a little round circle thing as a exfoliator. Because I'm going to put bath bombs and a face mask and maybe just like a store-bought foot scrubber kind of thing, you know, a foot exfoliator thing. And some kind of little basket, or maybe I'll even crochet just a little round, you know, stick everything in basket, which could be kind of cute too. If I have, I don't know, if I have time. So that's what I worked on over the weekend. I'm really glad that I got the kitchen stuff done. I'm so excited that I got the shawl done. And now I can just focus on some Christmas crochet and my Willow Squares. So that's where we're at today. I do want to thank you all for watching, for tuning in, joining me here in the craft room, or in the yarn room, because it's the only craft I really do. I do stained glass, but I haven't worked on that in a while. So that's all I got for you today. Again, as I said, thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing, commenting. I do answer the comments. I do read everyone. Thanks for subscribing and staying subscribed. If you aren't subscribed, push the little button and subscribe. It's free. Okay, thanks. See ya on the next video. Bye.